Oh, okay. It's because I was on my starting soon screen. Well, that was silly. Anyway, hello. I'm Mowing Adam, and today we are going to be playing as a bird and just chillaxing on my theme day of Mellow Monday. Yes, I've played like a few of these Aery games before, and they're very like chill, but you know, it's not too actiony. It's a lot of like omnipotent bird flies around and preaches at you. So let's see how fun this is. It's almost 8 o'clock. It's almost time to get started. How's everyone doing tonight? Doing good? That's good to hear. Alright, close enough to 8 o'clock. I'll just start. That way I can fly around as a bird. I'm like a bird. Oh, gotta actually start the real camera. No. And achieve it right off the bat. Yes, another reason I kinda chose this game, I realize this is kinda loud. Gotta check. Is my audio balance good? I think it is. But yeah, one of the reasons I chose this game was because there won't be any backtracking for achievements because all the achievements are story related.
Imagination is a strong thing.
Oh, thank God they
Everyone has
finally added
thoughts
that.
or hidden desires or plans for the future
not
they
much
like to think
faster.
about.
The other games did not have the fly faster
Everyone gets
option.
lost in their own thoughts from time to time. Let's take a moment, lean back, and listen to the dreams and thoughts of the people around us. Some of their thoughts might go deeper than what you would expect. Enjoy.
Yes. Time to go into the dream world. Okay. Well, that's a good start. I see they haven't fixed that issue yet. Where you just sometimes go through the object you're supposed to fly into. What is... That tells me Y's inverted. What? Okay. That was odd. Had to do a few toggles there, I guess. Alright, now it's time to finally start the first dream. What's this jabroni dreaming about? Not being a jabroni? Haha, got him. So yes, the point of the game is we fly into these little things. They're like supposed to be feathers, but I guess in this game they're leaves. But yeah, we fly into them and then the story reveals itself of what's going on around us.
I wish I was a Viking.
Same.
Vikings are strong. They are fearless.
Yes.
They overcome any obstacle, no matter how difficult.
There's the next up. There's the next feather. Or, I guess maple leaf in this case. Can't use feathers for all of them. Oop.
And they go wherever their boat will take them.
I mean, also the wind too. Well, I guess they do have oars, so...
They are kings of the sea, and strike fear to the hearts of their enemies.
Ah, yes, the hearts of my enemies. How dare them their blood.
Wherever they go, people respect them.
Well, is it really respect? Or is it just, you know, I don't want to get stabbed and pillaged?
People acknowledge their skills, their power, and their determination.
People acknowledge they're a horde that likes to murder.
And no one, really no one, would dare make fun of them.
Well, I'm kind of doing that right now, so that just proves you're the jabroni.
I mean, would you make fun of someone who had just slain the almighty Kraken as it was nothing?
Well, considering it doesn't exist, I believe I would. I believe I would.
Of course not. You would be like all the others, overwhelmed by their presence.
Or, you know, just murdered. Is more likely what it is.
Maybe even a little scared.
I refuse to be scared. What blasphemous.
Maybe you would hide and build a high wall around your small village.
You know, that's just a smart thing to do in those times.
But that's nothing that can stop a true Viking.
That's true, they had fire.
Vikings never give up. They fight until they reach their goal.
This guy's read one too many fan fictions about Vikings.
They take whatever they need, and they never give back.
Yeah, that's what makes them villains.
And after a difficult fight was won, they sit together and celebrate their victory.
Well, I mean, that's true. I think this guy's just lonely and just looks up too much like Emperor Viking videos.
Just like a bunch of slightly confused superheroes, fighting for their own cause, just for themselves and no one else.
Yeah, that makes them a villain, not a hero.
Constantly searching for new challenges.
Are they really?
Like if they actually needed to do something to make their ancestors proud of them.
Yeah, they just have severe daddy issues. But yeah, the counter in the bottom corner that says 19 out of 31, that's how many, like, feathers in order to complete the story.
A Viking would literally defeat the strongest monster, or climb the highest mountain just to prove to himself that he was capable of doing so.
Well, yes, that is kind of admirable.
No matter how high, and even if they couldn't see the peak.
Forgot to turn off notifications again. Oopsie. I'll do that like one day, as I've said for the past month.
Heck, even if there was a snowstorm halfway to the top.
Well, I mean, that's just a Tuesday for Vikings.
A true Viking would never give up.
Oh my gosh. Put your fan fictions down, good sir. Play that. What game was it where, like, the Vikings are, like, really dumb?
That is actually quite a beautiful thought.
Well, never giving up is a beautiful thought. Doing it, or pretending to have that attitude, you know, for a bunch of murderers, might not be the most admirable. I know, so controversial.
Doing things for yourself. Showing yourself that you are worthy to call yourself a fearless Viking.
I assume the end of the story is going to be him, like, just being like, wah, I'm bullied. I want to be a Viking so I can beat people up. It's probably what it's going to be. There's only 6 feathers left, though. Hopefully this guy redeems himself in the last 6 feathers. If not, he's just a guy who's read too much fan fiction.
Someone who could conquer any distant land, or maybe even the whole world.
Well, kind of really didn't conquer too much, actually. Trying to think of, like, maximum size of Vikings. But then again, since they were, like, kind of horde mentality, it's kind of hard to judge, really, how much they controlled.
In In the end, it is you who is laughing at the world.
Okay. Where is the next feather? Is that it all the way down there? Oh, there's no way. Did they put it all the way down there? I think that's it way down by the seagulls. Yep, that's definitely it, alright. Had to zoom my eyeballs in. God, I've got some bad stick drift. It keeps, like, drifting slowly up. I don't know if that's just because I'm hitting the fly faster button.
You shout your name over the valleys and up to the highest mountain.
This guy just seems like he just really wants to do something. But he's not doing a lot. So he pretends to be a Viking. Maybe that's what I just need to do at my cubicle every day. Just pretend I'm a Viking.
And you turn around.
And you turn around, and your boss is standing above you, being like, get back to work. Continue crushing your soul for my profits. And?
Back to your friends and family who are already waiting for you at home.
Okay. So yeah, this guy just really wants to be a Viking. God, normally the stories are a little better than this as you're flying between. I mean, I guess this is like the 5th or 6th game in the series. Just scraping the bottom of the barrel now.
In the very end, you are still a humble guy deep down in your heart. And you know what is the most important thing for you. Home.
Vikings, notoriously, you know, not known for really having a home base, just running around everywhere. Alright, well, that's a story 1 done. Let's hope story 2 is a little better than that one. Alright, I think I saw 2 on that door there, yeah. Oh, I see, this is at like an office Christmas party. So it was just a guy who was depressed because he works in an office. I can relate. I mean, I don't pretend to be a Viking. I pretend to be something cooler, like someone with a good personality, but, you know, we all can't dream as big as Vikings. Alright, what's this story gonna be? Like this weird Boy Scout looking guy we just entered. Oh my god. I'm now a leader of the Boy Scouts. I've entered a child. Oh, yeah, this one looks better. He's like, pretend he's like a space alien or something. I think. Guess we'll see it the first one. Oh my god, why would they make it so far away? We need to really take in the atmosphere. Up the big cave with crystals.
Can you imagine how it would be like to be a dwarf?
Is this the same voice actor? I think it is. But they just changed the font, being like, yes, this is totally a different person.
You would live far beneath the surface, maybe inside of a mountain.
That just sounds like you're gonna get rickets. I hope you have fun with your rickets.
You would spend your days searching for diamonds and other crystals.
Yes, but you'd also have rickets. Is that really worth it, having a bunch of shiny rocks?
Day in and day out, just searching for crystals. And of course, there would be magma everywhere. I mean, you are deep beneath the surface after all.
Well, I mean, dwarfs don't actually exist, so maybe the world that they live on doesn't have magma under it. Did you ever think of that? Maybe it's ice cream.
It would be hot, and maybe probably even dark. But nothing could stop you from searching for gems and metals.
Ah, yes. Dwarves are just capitalists confirmed. Nothing will stop me from destroying the earth to extract its precious goods.
After all, it's your job, your passion.
My passion is to smash a wall with a pickaxe until I find shinies. You know what? I could get behind that. There's worse ways to spend a day.
I mean, of course it's not your only passion. Your true love would, of course, be the art of forging.
Ah yes, forging documents. No, I know it actually means metal forging.
Everyone knows that. Dwarves love forging things.
Yes. Notorious criminals in the document forging underworld. Everyone knows of their debauchery. This actually is a very pretty game.
Armor, weapons, jewelry, anything really, as long as it's sparkling or somewhat useful.
You know, it's kind of like as mediocre as a story is, you know.
Since you basically spend most of your day forging things, you would probably be a master of your subject.
He at least made a really big, you know, kind of nice world. Itchy. I wish the fly faster button was actually a little faster, though. Kind of big gaps between feathers here.
No need to go to school or anything. You would just learn it while you do it.
Well, no, there'd probably be, you know, dwarven apprentices, or you know what I mean, dwarven teachers, and you'd be a dwarven apprentice. That's still school. You'd still be learning from someone. You can't just be a baby dwarf with a hammer bashing into it until metal comes out.
You would become better every single day.
Well, yes, that would be true. Your previous statement, though, was false, good sir. Oh wow, they keep track of your trail for a while. I just looked and saw all the way back to when I entered this room. Blah, you fools.
Until one day you would be the best smith who ever lived in the small village far beneath the surface.
Ah yes, where everyone's named Smith.
You know, there is actually one more thing that dwarves love even more than forging.
Oh, let me guess, this is gonna be a beer hall.
Come on, you know what I'm talking about. It's gold.
No, I was expecting beer, not gonna lie. There's a dragon there for some reason.
Dwarves love gold so much they could basically just lie on a heap of gold, stare at the ceiling, and be perfectly happy. Huh. But obviously they are not alone.
Ha! They are not alone with their chronic back pain of staring at, or laying on giant piles of gold and staring at the ceiling. I laugh at thee.
Most creatures seem to like gold one way or the other. But there is only one creature that loves gold as much as dwarves do.
Capitalist. Is it capitalist? Let me guess, you're going to say dragons, but the real answer is capitalists, which are actually dragons, confirmed. Science proved it.
I am, of course, talking about dragons. They adore gold.
Well, because they cling to old-fashioned monetary ways.
I think you maybe would have to fight for gold. Probably a giant dragon or something similar.
Or, you know, just mine it from the ground, which apparently dwarves love to mine, so... Your logic seems a little flawed there. They can make their own gold.
But it would be okay. You have your forged weapons. It would be no problem to stand your ground, even against the mightiest of all dragons.
I don't know. Tiny sword versus giant, you know, hypothetical creature that, you know, just wrecks face for a living.
In the end, I believe you and the dragon would sit down and rest for a while. Exhausted from the fight, you would start talking and realize that you are very much the same. You will share the gold.
No. That's not what would happen at all. Also, they made it very much sound like, you know, they were doing some naughty business. Alright, Chapter 3. Stocks, profit, yearly quotas. Yes. He clearly knows how the stock market works by the fact that he puts stocks and profits in the same. You'd be using price-earning multiple, you foolish fool. You only pretend to know about capitalism. I was born in it. Needing to go to quarterly meetings to increase my employer's wealth until he was just a big dragon himself. You merely just make games about birds and pretend like you know about the rot of capitalism. I may have gone off the rails a little there. I apologize. Okay, this one's a Midwest guy, so hootenanny. There we go. At least this one's close by. Not gonna make me fly a minute to...
Do you know who the coolest guys ever are?
Oh my god, it's the same voice actor again. Seriously, if you're gonna do like 8 stories like this, where the guys be like, you know who's the coolest ever, at least get a different good person to do the voice.
Cowboys!
Yep, I really needed to fly to hear that. At least it's only 22 feathers. Cowboys are cool. They had animals.
They are strong, they are wild, they are crazy.
This is sounding a lot like your Viking theory. If I didn't know any better, good sir, I think you just looked at everything and just be like, you know what's cool? This.
They don't care what other people think.
Well, hopefully this game developer's a cowboy so he doesn't blacklist me from ever owning one of his games again. Hopefully he doesn't care what I think. Twitch streamer with hardly any views. But thank you for the people who are watching. You're very much appreciated. I appreciate the support.
They just do their own thing.
They generally take care of cows. And then there were land barons. And, you know, there was this thing called the law. And then there'd be, you know, gunfights. You are appreciated, Polonius. You are very much appreciated. Are you, like, getting super high watching this game? Because that's about the only way this game's fun.
And they need barely anything or anyone to have a good life.
The first, like, couple games in the series were actually kind of good. Like, they actually had real good stories. This is just some guy having wet dreams about, like, various... about, like, various genres of people.
Just give a cowboy a revolver and a horse, and you will see how he will leave the town on his horse, riding towards the sunset.
Ah, yes. The days of no property ownership. Even hi, this game is a lame duck. I get it, because I'm a bird. Sorry to say. Yeah, no, I agree. I was trying to choose something mellow and where I didn't have to do a lot of backtracking. I regret this intensely. Like, the first couple ones, like I said, they were good. It's like they had, like, stories about, like, you know, war and global warming and other stuff.
I wish I could be a cowboy.
This guy, I should have known when you get like to the 5th of something in a series, it's like they just get tired. It's like he just threw darts at a dartboard and it's like, you know what, I want to do cowboys now. The good news is, you know, it gives me lots of opportunity to rip on the game at least. Good news is my 300,000 gamer score stream's coming up soon, so that's gonna be hype. And you know, there was also Lasso on Saturday. And thank you for tuning into that, by the way. Oh yeah, what did he say about Cowboys now? Probably should have listened so I could rip it apart. Oh, are they going to talk about gold too?
Who doesn't need others to be happy?
No, that's just called being an introvert. Oh my god, cowboys were just introverts confirmed.
Who doesn't need anyone and can do anything by himself?
I mean, we can all do that. And can he play a game of Go Fish by himself? Well, he can, but he'll look stupid doing it.
I would leave my village on the back of my horse, and I wouldn't stop riding until I was far, far away.
You're just a douche, then. You just don't know the power of community.
To start a new life.
Well, I mean, you can do that already. Oh, wait. Is there... Nope. The feather is backtracking. I chose this game specifically not to backtrack. Tisk, tisk, tisk game. You're making me out to be a liar. I don't appreciate it, good sir.
Far enough to have a chance of a new beginning. To be a new person.
My god. This guy just needs a beer. First he wants to be a Viking just so he could, like, kill things and scream into the sky, and talks about being home.
One who is cool and brave. One who people will like.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure I'm flying by a culture that did not like cowboys very much. I'll let you guess what the culture is.
One who doesn't need to be lonely anymore.
Yeah, they made a bunch of lonely people. Hint, hint. Love how the end of the story is like, and the dragon and the dwarves are going to be friends.
Maybe I could find a tribe of Indians who could accept and adopt me.
Not after what you did to their people. Also, that way you could have lots of cattle land.
They could show me their way of living. Their way to do things.
I mean, they still exist. You could just go to a reserve. It might not be to accept you if you become dressed as a cowboy.
They could teach me to be happy. To be one with nature.
If you smoke the right type of weeds, you can be very happy. Just ask Polonius.
To be one with myself. In peace and harmony.
Well, you're going to a tribe to be by yourself. Kinda a little redundant.
And all that it needs is this one moment of bravery and craziness.
What, just run away? Yeah, it is crazy.
That one moment where I need to be a cowboy in order to leave. Find happiness.
Oh, you know it's not insulting in this day and age. Why, Polonius, were you pretending to be a cowboy? Was I accidentally ripping on your latest fantasy? I apologize. Alright, Chapter 4. What are you going to fantasize about being today? Everyone knows it's Butters. Well, that's me. Oh, what's this? I think this one's going to be a pirate. I'm not sure what gives me that impression, but I have a feeling there might be... I just ran into the wall. Oh, I have to start from the beginning. Oh, no, wait. No, not everything reset, but you know what I mean. I actually have to stop at the beginning. Start at the beginning of the office complex.
Imagination is a strong thing. Everyone has some thoughts or hidden desires, or plans for the future that they like to think about.
None of these people are
Everyone
thinking of the
gets
future.
lost in their own thoughts from time to time. Let's
They're
take a
thinking of
moment,
going into the
lean
past.
back, and listen to the dreams and thoughts of the people around us.
Yes, I am flying in an
Some of their
office
thoughts might
to a
be
bunch of
deeper than
depressed
what you would
people
expect.
who apparently want to escape their
Enjoy.
lives. The first one wanted to pretend to be a Viking, the second one wanted to pretend to be a dwarf, the third one wanted to pretend to be a cowboy. And the author has very odd views on what these things were like. Apparently the dwarf and the dragon were going to get along together.
I want to live on a
Where's
Caribbean
Steve?
island.
They're using the same voice actor again.
I mean, just imagine. The sun, the sea, awesome fruit shakes.
I just realized this.
Everything
Oh
would be
wow, he's
so
really
relaxed.
gotten lazy. This was in like his third game, the same village.
No school, no weird after school activities,
Wow.
no homework.
Yeah, where is Steve Carell? Maybe he's the final boss,
Just
actually.
me, the beach, and
Gonna
the
have to
Shire
go to
and
Steve
this
Carell
ocean.
and I'm gonna have to stare into the camera like this.
How would I earn my money, you ask?
How would you earn your money? Running rum. Or being a pirate, because I see a pirate ship. You go yar har fiddle dee dee. Being a pirate is alright
Oh
with
yeah,
me.
I've just been waiting for this question.
You wrote questing and not question. Yar har fiddle dee dee. Being a pirate is alright with me. Do what you want as a pirate is free.
As I present to you the one and only correct answer to that question.
Yes, let me guess. It's being a pirate. I see the pirate ships. You're trying to build suspense by making me fly to these feathers, but it's not working.
I will be a pirate.
Wow, way to be facetious to me. I already figured it out. You're as slow as your words were there.
Just think about it. Life could be so easy.
Oh, live could be so easy, yes.
A pirate does whatever he wants to do.
Yes, I already said that in my song about being a pirate. My goodness. These people. Can't wait to fight Steve Carell, the final boss in the office complex.
A pirate takes whatever he wants to have.
Yes, but did you not think of the counter? What if you were pirated as a pirate? Tisk, tisk, tisk. These people. Being like, yeah, all I want to do is run around and rummage people. Because I'm evil, because I'm stuck in an office. I mean, I can get that, but...
And the pirate drinks whatever he can find.
Well, what about seawater? If he drinks that, he's kind of dead, and he sees that a lot. Where's your logic there, game?
It would be an awesome life, packed with adventures and exciting sea battles.
Yeah, until you die by drowning. You don't always just win fights, you know. Sometimes you're on the losing end. Silly office workers, and they're thinking they can go 1,000 for 1,000 because they're comfy in a desk and think everything is just crunching numbers.
And of course, I would be victorious in every single one of them.
He's more delusional than me. And that's saying something. Because I thought I was going to be able to find a gem of the game. Like I said, the first two in the series weren't bad. Now it's just...
In fact, I would be so exciting that the government would send their ships after me just to catch me.
Ah yes, that's so exciting. Tax collectors. Nothing's more exciting than government.
And I will be on the run. For a while at least.
Yes, that is a very big flaw in your plan. Oh wow, the feather's way over there. I mean, at least the worlds are big and open. You could have gone a little deeper with the stories. But yeah, I guess by the time you're at like a fifth in the series, it's just like dartboard.
You know, being a pirate is fun and all, but having to run from the government your whole life sounds quite exhausting.
Yes, that's the problem with any type of criminal enterprise, is the fact that you have to run from your consequences.
But worry not, my friend. I already have the perfect solution.
Is the solution be rich? Because that's the solution for a lot of people in the criminal enterprises.
I will become a ninja.
Holy fuck, he actually threw a curveball at me. Oh my god, he's gonna be a pirate ninja. Now shit's getting exciting.
Isn't it obvious? Ninjas are the master of disguise.
It's true, you can never see them.
They are like shadows in the night, gone once you switch on the light to see them.
That's actually how he codes these games. He just gets really high one night and just smashes his head on the keyboard until he has a world, and then he's like, alright, let me just make a bunch of stories with this.
I will be invisible
like,
to my enemies.
This guy definitely sounds very high. That's why I joke, like, the only way to really enjoy this game is just be high as balls.
Uncatchable to anyone who tries.
Ninjas have been caught before. It's all good until the lights come on, and then you're just a guy in a black suit.
I will take my gold and hide it in a small mountain village.
Ah yes. No one will notice when the small mountain village suddenly has more assets than the entire country of, I don't know, it's a small country. Vanuatu, there. Where the heck is that other feather? Feather? Feather. I've only got like 3 left. Come on, man. I hope I don't hit anything, because if I have to start at the beginning of this level again, I'm gonna cry. Oh my god, why would they put it back there? I will be a pirate ninja. What do you got for me now?
There, I will live as a ninja and follow the path of the shadows for the rest of my life.
Ah yes. Flawless plan. What happens if you get too far north and then it's like day all the time? Well, I guess then there's always shadows. And yeah, I guess there's like full moons and stuff like that, so you still have shadows at night. Touché, pirate ninja. Touché.
Just me and my incredible treasure that I collected all over the 7 seas.
Ah yes. It's the perfect plan. Become a pirate ninja. That's just life advice now.
And some days I will sit there, in front of my humble ninja mansion, and think back to the time when I was still a pirate and laugh about how reckless I have been back then.
Ah yes. I'm just going to be a pirate ninja and be like, haha, I was so careless, plundering and murdering and committing crimes. What the hell? Did it go right into level 5? What is this? Ah, I'm not in the office anymore. My god, am I finally facing Steve Carell?
Most of my friends like to be at home.
Yeah, we are an introverted society.
We play computer games or watch TV, or do anything similar.
Hey, trying to call me out?
I'm different though. I love to be outside.
Ooh, look at Nature Boy over here, trying to preach while playing a video game.
And when I say outside, I don't mean in front of my house. I mean in the forest.
Yeah, this guy just got high and went into the woods by the
Some
sound
people
of it.
call me old school because of that, but I couldn't care less. I simply love it outside. I love the fresh air. I love the smell of the forest. I love to see some animals playing with each other.
He likes to see animals doing their naughty business. How dare he?
I love all of it. Every single bit.
Why don't you just marry nature?
However, the thing that I love the most about being outside is that I can just take a deep breath and let my imagination go wild. For example, just imagine there would be dinosaurs in the forest.
Yeah, sure. I see dinosaurs now.
The place would be totally different for sure. More dangerous and more exciting than ever.
Yeah. You'd also have gone back in time.
There wouldn't be that many trees anymore, since the big fellas need a lot of space.
But there were still trees back then. That's where the herbivores hid.
And for sure there would be a T-Rex around somewhere who would probably want to snack me.
Yes. Oh, why is there cars now?
But just imagine how exciting it is. Running through the forest knowing that there could be a dinosaur behind every single corner.
Yes, look at the terrible traffic congestion they're causing.
Isn't that an exciting thought?
No, it's a terrifying thought.
Experiencing something that would otherwise not be possible at all?
I don't know. I've seen Jurassic Park before. Seems like you really don't want to be in that situation. Ah, welcome to Cliff City. Ah, thank you. My favorite place to go, Cliff City. I wonder if that's an advertisement for another game you made.
Basically, I am leaving home as a child who is going to play in the nearby forest.
And then I get eaten by a T-Rex. And then I made this game.
But in the forest, I am no longer a child.
No, you're still a child.
I am a fearless explorer who is just seeking the next amazing adventure.
You know, just a child with very irresponsible parents. Be like, yeah, go in the woods.
I am a knight, a cowboy, an astronaut, a king. You name it. I am literally everything that I want to be, and I can do whatever I want.
Well, until you snap back to reality.
I can experience the whole world and never even need to leave the forest. That's the power of my fantasy. My little secret that I was happy to share with you.
There's a Penguin and Kings.
I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for listening.
My secret is I love to go in the woods. Wait, finish level 12? What the We didn't... How did I accidentally get to level 12? What the hell? What? Huh? Did I glitch the game somehow? There's no way that's the end. No, I have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I just somehow accidentally went to the last level. I have no idea how.
So, it turns out I fought Steve Carell in a midlife crisis, but I fought him early because he had a meeting to get to, obviously, as you do in corporate. So yeah, this is level 5, I guess. What the hell is this game? Alright, now we're fighting the mini-boss, Dwight Schrute. He's gonna talk about beats. Thank you. Thank you for laughing, honey. So nice that you're in stream. I love you very much. I promise I won't have a midlife crisis and run into the woods and pretend to be a pirate ninja. Little see how I'm going to do it. Okay, this guy's going to be an astronaut.
One day I want to be an astronaut.
I mean, that's a very realistic job you could do, unlike the others you've been talking about.
I mean, yeah, that's nothing special.
No, it is pretty special. Yeah, you know what? For you, I'll do it. All because I love you so much. But just know, if you ever need me, I'm going to be in the woods being a pirate ninja. Good luck collecting my assets. Jokes on
Pretty
you.
much everyone wants to be an astronaut at my age.
At your age, you're in an office. Everyone wants to be an astronaut at my age, middle-aged 40 man says.
And then if you come to think about it, why wouldn't they?
Well, it's very dangerous. You're away from your family for long periods of time. 401k, like...
I get a funny feeling just thinking about it.
Oh, great. I was written too many unbreak astronaut stories.
I would be on a space station thousands, or maybe even millions of miles away from home.
Well, it's communist units. It's ironic because it's the inverse of what people think. There it is. I had a feeling it was like hidden around this corner.
I would look out the window, and what do I see?
Me mooning you, instead of the actual moon. As I depressurize and get my asshole sucked out through my spacesuit. But it would be worth it. Because I showed you what I think of this game. My liquefying corpse coming out of spacesuit butt. Another reason I chose this is because it's kind of a shorter game as well. Yeah, it's a nice secret I'd like to share with you as my game glitches.
So far away, so tiny, and yet it still feels so close to me.
That's because you're close enough to feel its gravitational pull. Oh no, I hit something. Oh, it starts all the way back at the beginning. Alright.
What incorrect assumption are you going to make this time?
I could just imagine how my mom would be down there searching for someone who could possibly clean my room.
If you're an astronaut, you should not be living at home.
Well, sorry, Mom. It's not going to be me this time.
You know what? I think this guy's actually in his 40s and just like makes these games in his room and just like screams down covered in Cheeto dust being like, "Mom, I'm working. I'm going to be an astronaut. I'm going to go out into the woods, but not just a little bit into the woods. I go deep in the woods, like 30 feet. Sorry, that was a little extreme. But holy Justin Fergus, whee ha ha! Almost died there. Now I'm only dying on the inside. But joke's on the developer, I have a loving wife to go to at the end of this. This guy just has his Cheeto dust in his mom. Well, sorry, Mom. I'm not gonna clean my room today. I'm working. Oh my god, I missed the feather right there. You know what? I'm the one covered in Cheeto dust. I'm sorry, developer.
After all, in space, there are more important things to do than clear your room.
Actually, that's incorrect because of all the stuff that'd be flying around. You need to keep things very organized in space. You, sir, are a room. Oh my god, look at that terrible pixelation there. Look at this. You need to eat less Cheetos and smoke more weed and fix your game. Says guy who's never made a game. But I have the skills to theoretically do it one day.
I have to make sure that all the spaceships are working properly, and that there is enough fuel in all of them.
Oh, as I fly into space. Okay, is it not out there? Alright, where's the maple leaf hiding this time? I keep wanting to say feather because it's been like a feather in every other game. But this time it's not. I've got to make sure the spaceships are working. Herp-de-derp-de-derp.
I have to prepare for the next big space expedition.
Ah, yes. Clearly only you. You get to ignore cleaning your room because apparently you're so important because you're astronaut space CEO. Okay, now I get to fly outside. Ba-doop.
I have to fly to different planets and explore the endless space itself.
I don't know what space program you're signed up for, but not the one that's here. Okay, doesn't seem like it's out here. Is it like back in here? Oh my god, look at this. Another one. Another one. Fix your game. Only there was like an arrow pointing me to which direction the next feather was. Because yeah, that was in some of the earlier games. So that is something he knows how to do. Instead of just talking about how he likes to take nature hikes. Maybe I just need to... Oh no, wait. I see it now. It's way over there. What nugget of wisdom is here about how you don't have to clean your room even though you're an office worker in this scenario? Because they're definitely in an office, they're not like in a school or something. I don't know, maybe it is a school. Maybe I got confused. Maybe Steve Carell's not the final boss, and it's just Adam Sandler from, oh, what was that one where he was like stuck in kindergarten or something? That was a weird movie. Oh yeah, Billy Madison, that's what it was.
After all, I am doing it all for you, Mom.
Doesn't sound like you're doing it all for her. Sounds like you hate her because she makes you clean your room. Oh, the fly faster button is so fast. Excuse me as I break my neck with all this speed.
Just imagine something bad would happen to our planet.
I don't need to imagine, it's happening. As Elon Musk takes a 9-minute flight across California because he's too important to take the train or a car. Look it up, it just happened like a couple days ago. Mister, I'm trying to save the planet. Ah! I laugh at thee. Where in the flying balls is this feather? Alright. I'm going to find it. You and your Cheeto dust. You know what? Maybe the developer's like the other viewer, and I just don't know it, and he's like live updating the game. He's just like, I'll show you. As he coughs a bunch of Cheeto dust on the screen. Ah, there it is. I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm really craving Cheetos now because I'm a lardy. Like, I don't think I'm hitting the go faster button, but this is normal. This is fast. I think they just have like a different particle filter on. I don't think you're actually going faster. I mean, I'm sure we can prove it. Call up game theory. It's just a theory. A game
Where would we be
theory.
able to go if we didn't already find another planet to live on? Where would we be able to live?
Ah, yes. It's back to the global warming concerns. There we go. Where would we go? As long as they can form a billionaire-centric society, I'm sure they'll find a planet.
As you see, being an astronaut is probably the most important task of them all.
Oh my god, that last feather is so far away. All for the guy to say, being an astronaut is so important. Because we're killing the planet. And then I gotta spend, ironically, a bunch of power to try and get to that last feather. Because he's gotta stretch it out to reach his, like, 2-hour requirement for whatever contract he has to develop these games. Oh, sorry, shouldn't be yawning. Doesn't make for a good stream environment. I apologize. I'm doing my best to make this as fun as possible. But, by God, they are not making it easy. Like, the first couple, it was kind of nice, because it's like the worlds weren't as obnoxiously long.
And there is nothing that could stop me from becoming one.
Well, vertigo is one. There's actually lots of things that could stop you from being an astronaut. Finish level 5. Did I just end up in level 12 again? What is this What is this? You gotta be kidding me. How did I... Do I, like, need to do this again? Alright, if it says the same thing, I gotta, like, smash into a tree. I hope I don't have to do level 12 again.
Most of my friends like to be at home.
Nope. Alright, kill myself. No, I gotta do level 12. What is this? This is the most broken crap I've ever seen. Okay, where the hell am I? Hello? Let me fly? Alright. Got Spaceship McGee. Alright, good. That's what's gonna have to happen. Alright, so that's chapter 5. So yeah, anytime I'm stuck in chapter 12 again, I'm just gonna exit out. Because I don't want to extend this any longer than is needs to be. As much as I love streaming and hanging out with you, chat, and stuff like that. I have a loving wife. And a mother-in-law coming tomorrow. I mean, I like my mother-in-law, but it'll be nice to just, you know, have a little bit of time with the wife. Stocks, profits. No, you say price to earnings. Oh, is it? Oh, we finally get to the king guy. Oh, look at me, I'm Mr. King. Oh, he's got like a Nerf gun by his bed in a medieval fantasy land. What is this? Ma'am, I didn't clean my room.
Sometimes I imagine living in a different time.
You're not doing a good job of it because you have modern day toys everywhere.
In a time where brave knights fought against evil wizards, and where we would all live in giant castles rather than small. And I would be the prince of the biggest castle of them all.
You would not. You would be a servant.
With rooms and rooms filled with every toy one could ask for.
That's not how that works. You can't just make modern day toys in medieval fantasy settings. Unless you're playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh, what am I saying? I wouldn't be the prince. Why would I be the prince?
I would be the king.
I would be the king.
Did I? Nope. Alright. That was stupid. I would be the king. Hail to the king, baby. But yes, next Mellow Monday, I'll choose something that, whilst is mellow, is a little bit better than this. I kind of wanted something really mellow, kind of like after the first Lasso stream, because it was pretty intense. I don't know if everyone saw it here, but it was quite the ordeal. Yeah, no, I just missed it. It was right there. Cool. I love being a dumbass.
The one king to rule them all. The greatest, the smartest, the most fashionable.
You know, they always thought they were the most fashionable, and then we look at them like 100 years later and like, you were a dumbass.
The king
like
of
that.
all kings. A generous ruler who would bring glory and wealth to his kingdom.
Yeah, right. You just go crazy and buy a bunch of dump trucks and make a bunch of birds fly around and be like, look, I'm helping. Back here. Ah, there it is. You naughty chalky ripple.
Everyone would love me.
Well, have fun staying in Fantasyland.
And everyone would praise me.
Yeah, no. They'd probably trying to find ways to overthrow you.
And everyone would be hoping to be invited to my legendary birthday party once a year.
Ah, so you're just wasting taxpayer resources.
The biggest party of them all and the biggest castle of them all. Celebrating, well, the biggest king of them all.
You know, everyone who, like, defends, like, you know, wealth preservation rights and stuff like that, just imagines that this is going to be their reality. And that's why they keep defending toxic practices. Because it's like, ah yes, I could be the big wealthy king, so I need to protect rules that keep them like that.
People would be looking forward to this event all year long.
Giant slushy machine? Really?
And once they arrive, they would be surprised with all the cool things my royal birthday party has to offer.
Like slushies and hot dogs? Apparently. Lush lemon. Ah, there it is. Oh, and a giant hot dog. That's like my wiener.
Food and exquisite drinks everywhere?
None of the drinks you've shown are exquisite.
There would be soda as far as the eye could. And sweets. Just so many sweets.
Ah, yes, you'd be giving your kingdom diabetes.
All of my holy knights would for one day stop slaying monsters and would gather in the Thorn Hall.
And that's when you get overthrown.
They would be talking about all their great adventures and all the amazing, exciting things that happened to them.
Like working for
And all the other
like
guests
you.
would stand there with hot dogs in their hands and their mouths wide open.
There is the next one. Probably out the door. Nope, don't hit anything. This game is unforgiving in that accord. Probably have to go out here somewhere. Why would it do that? I didn't hit anything. Oh, that's just succotash. That's right. Give me the lima beans and the other stuff that's in Succotash. The only reason I remember that there's lima beans in Succotash is because I one time did like a Dungeons and Dragons puzzle where I had like one person that only liked legumes and like one that only liked Succotash, and they had to try and find a way to make the pizza just right. It was crazy fun times. But yeah, I can't remember anything else that's in like Succotash. I just remembered it was lima beans because that was the answer. Alright, your royal birthday party, highness. Where the hell's the next feather? I'm gonna find it. Maybe it's like in here. Go extra slow so I don't hit anything. No, it's gotta be like upstairs in that room or something. So yeah, for people just tuning in, this game, basically you fly around and collect feathers, and it tells you a story while you collect the feathers. I accidentally bumped something, and now I can't find this next feather. But basically, this guy's just having like a midlife crisis, talking about all the things he wants to be. But he's like pretending to be a kid, but he's like very clearly like a 40-year-old man. It's funny here, I'm trying to like do a kid voice. Alright, up here? Where is that? Ah, there's the feather hiding. There you are. And then it's probably out that door, isn't it? Alright.
Listening to the great adventures of my knights.
Yeah, why don't you do some of that work, lazy king?
And at the end of the evening, after everyone had so much to eat and so many drinks that they couldn't even count them anymore,
I'd have them all slayed because I am a king. No, he'd be like, they're gonna love me.
and after everyone had so much fun and listened to so many exciting stories,
They think I was the best king ever and I'd have so many friends. Well, I am covered in Cheeto dust making this game in my mom's room. Because he's made like several references to like not cleaning up his room and stuff like that. Do you remember the old school game somewhat similar to this, but you play as a paper airplane? Oh my god, I actually think I do. I can't remember the name of it for the life of me. This is like the fifth game of this series.
My great castle.
I'd go out to the balcony of my great castle and take a giant dump on all my servants. But yes, I do know the game you're talking about. But yeah, this is like the fifth one in the series. Like, the first two were kind of good. I remember, like, the stories were actually compelling. This is just some guy having a midlife crisis.
And I would have a look at my kingdom.
You'd have a look at your kingdom and be like, this is all mine because I'm living in a fantasy land.
The best kingdom of them all. Filled with the greatest people of them all. Ruled by the coolest king of them all.
And that's what every king has sought throughout history.
And I would just be happy. Nothing more and nothing less.
Yeah, everyone's happy when they're a king. I swear to God, if it loads me in level 12 again, I'm going to, like, rage so hard. Okay, good. It didn't load me in level 12. I had, like, a weird glitch going on where it loaded me into the last level of the game twice, like, after completing a level. Like, the first time I did it, I was just so confused. I'm like, what the heck's going on? But yeah, and then I figured out I could just quit out. Alright, on to Chapter 7. Let's see what this guy's gonna fantasize about being next. Alright. Oh, a cop, because there's donuts. Good one. Oh, little trumpet boy. There we go. Was it boy or girl? Yeah. It could be whatever. They could be whatever they want to be. Alright, let me fly. Please and thank you. But yeah, like I say, this game is very mellow, but I wish they just made the story slightly better in this one. And wasn't just like, think about being this.
I live in the city.
Yes. And you have depression. I get it.
It's a big city, filled with streets and cars and buildings reaching for the sky.
Well, I don't live in a city that big. I live in a relatively, small town.
It's never boring here. There's literally always something interesting going on.
Unlike this game. Oh, got him. Let me see. But yeah, I just figured it's just more fun if I just keep ripping on this game. Because it's not really giving me much else. It's a very good game if you're like high and just looking for something to zen
All of my
out to.
friends are living here, and all of the places I know and love are here too.
Thank you. Thank you, honey.
There's always something interesting to discover. Always something new.
Is there always something new? That's because it's where all the money is. Alright, where the hell's the next feather? Oh, there's the next feather. Hate it when I can't find him.
But sometimes I feel like even this is not enough. Sometimes I feel like there should be something more exciting here.
Oh, like a giant teddy bear or lion or Godzilla?
Sometimes I like to go down the streets of my district and imagine how the streets would look if a giant monster appeared out of... Maybe even a second one so that they could fight.
Why do they have some of them so far apart, but then they have others that are jammed so close together you can't hear the the lines?
One could be a giant evil lizard, and the other one could be an enormous brave lion trying to protect the city.
That's Rhinoceratops versus Super Puma. Ninja Sex Party already did a song about that. They shit on Cuba.
There is enough place here for two monsters to fight, and maybe even for one or two superheroes to help out the giant lion.
I mean, the giant lion's not doing a good job. He can't do it by himself.
So why have they never showed up?
Because they don't exist. This guy just went to the woods, got really high, and it's just like, you know what, man? Because the last level of the game's all about how he I love to be in the woods. They call me old-fashioned, but I love it. So it's the moral of the story is get high, go into the woods to make games. Everyone knows it's Butters. Well, that's me. Where the hell is the next feather? Or maple leaf or whatever it is in this game. It's this is definitely a seawall, and that's... Maybe I need to fly towards the lion. Because you did talk about the lion? Oh my god. Yes, it is nice that they have these giant, sprawling, floating worlds, but... Give me some form of direction. My god, yeah, it's down there on the road. I must have seen it a million times. Or you know what? Knowing this game, I was probably just too far away and wasn't drawn in yet. And I just finally went over the right chunk.
And more importantly, would all the busy city people even care?
Probably. There's a giant lion and a giant dinosaur interrupting the workflow. All the bosses would be like, "Put my money," and all the workers would be like, "Oh yeah, day off."
Or would they continue with their everyday chores, giving their best to be at work on time, or getting their groceries done?
Well, probably a little hard to do that. I already told you what would happen. Managerial types would be like, "Yeah, my productivity." And everyone else would be like, "Oh yeah, cool, just try not to die." like down on the street? Yep, there it is, way in the corner. God, my eyes like almost hurt from just trying to find these tiny fellas in these sprawling worlds. Is that a hot dog pub? What? Why?
Heck, would they even realize that there was a giant monster fight going on?
Oh my god, he dropped the heck. Jeez, gonna get me banned with language like that.
Or would they be so busy with their own belongings that maybe they wouldn't even realize what was going on?
So busy with their belongings? Yeah, they'd be trying to defend them and, you know, their families from a monster fight. It's an old school dinosaur laser fight in space with sharks. It's an old school dinosaur laser fight.
Maybe they would just jump in their car, turn around, and complain about the traffic that would be even worse than usual.
I mean, yeah, probably. It's a very valid complaint. Trying to get home to your families and everything's bogged up.
I think it's quite funny. There are so many people here, but most of them seem to not even see each other in the hassle of the crowded streets.
There is a pandemic going on.
Well, that's just the city for you. People are too busy being busy to care about anything else.
Is this game really just setting up like a giant, like, preach being like, eh, people need to spend more time in the woods? What the shit was that? Are you serious? I did not hit anything. Oh, and it's gonna make me fly all the way back. Oh, good thing this isn't a wired control. I'd be choking myself here. Maybe I could just do it with my headset. Oh, nope, it's too awkward for the reach around. This is just... I want to be a pirate because city life sucks. I want to be in the woods because city life sucks.
In fairness, there are calm and relaxed places as well.
Ah, yes, like your local park. Filled with children.
These are the places that the lion would fight for. The places that are worth protecting.
He'd let all the civilians die in their giant skyscrapers, all because the park is so nice.
Just like the park around the corner of my building. It's right there, in the middle of the city, yet it is so quiet and peaceful.
As the hobo jerks off in the corner. Spoiler alert, he's the hobo.
I love to go there. I love to play in that area. I love to feed the birds, and sometimes I even jump into the small pond and refresh myself.
Yep, see, that just proves it. He's the hobo that jerks off in the park. Can confirm. He likes to dive into that pond and refresh myself. Oh, penguins. That's definitely what he does. Where is the feather? I've only got two left. And I hit an invisible wall while just scratching because my ear was itching. Good game design. Just lovely invisible walls. Seriously, where the shit is this? Oh, you're gonna have to find it. Why put in arrows or any other indicators? I'm taking too much resources for my massive worlds. Oh my god, it's way the hell over there.
usually stay there quite long, often until the sun starts to set.
And then that's when they go into turn approach.
Only once the sky is already tinted in beautiful orange color, only then it is time to go home.
Oh, you have a great work-life balance. Just go to a park and sit up pond all day. Alright, so I guess we have 5, I think it was 8, so it's 29. Pretty sure. Okay. Cool. Okay, here's like in the bathrooms. That's good. We're on. Oh, wait, there it is. 8. There's 10. Chapter 1. 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. Just gotta find 8. It's gotta be around here somewhere. Yeah, there's 9, 8, there we are. Oh, this one's gonna be about war. Lovely. Could you imagine being a soldier defending places? It's a double thing to do if you're on the defensive.
For once, the battles. All those battles can look very different. In the end, well, maybe not exactly the same, but there are battles where you can jump up and shout your opinion in the sky. And then there are battles where you might want to be a bit more defensive. Battles where you don't want to your opponent. Battles where you don't want to show your weak spot. Battles where you want to make yourself small. Strategic battles. Where you can be smart guys.
And that's the thing, it's kind of right.
Battles inside yourself. You have to make an important decision. And you will fight yourself to go on to the second.
Boy, so much I've done developer this game, I think you just need to like...
Just go on and you gotta go out. As you know you're already lost. Then you already realize the fight is not over against you, but you proud to give up.
Fighting is not the right answer. Yeah, I mean, if you're defending, you kinda need to fight.
Or maybe you realize that some battles are just not worth fighting for.
Oh my god, this guy Russian propaganda bot.
Maybe you're just fighting for the right thing, for the right side. Maybe you're just trying to help others.
It's a weird tone shift in the game.
You're free to deteriorate another person. Maybe your goal is bigger than your own safety, just so that someone makes a fight. You see, there are many reasons to fight, many ways to fight. But in the end, the battle itself is always won the same way.
With money.
All you have to do is to identify the issue, and then make up your mind.
Yeah, that's not how you win certain battles. You can't just be like, I fundamentally disagree with this, ergo the battle is no longer happening. Ah! Did I somehow miss one of my trophies or some shit? Probably missed one of the trophies. Oh boy. This is like almost worse, because they like put them in such like a straight line, but I thought there was like no way I could miss it. That would actually make this hard for me to do. No wait, I should probably check up here. Oh, what is this? Okay, over there. Oh, okay. Well, here. It's weird, like other invisible balls just straight up kill me. Like, it's like in that pillbox maybe. And towards what? I'm just picking a side with your head. You just have to decide your brain to win the fight. Silly. You smack me in the wall. Nope, I did good. One time I want to die, I don't want to die. I can bomb this last battle. Fly overhead, I just grab the burn. No, okay, he's gonna force me to go through the trenches. There you go, so the guy keeps on the start again. Oh my god, there's one right there again.
Listen to what others have to say, but never lose track of your own goals.
War. Apparently war is just won by picking a side and having conviction. This guy, Kurt and Gina, is probably making game. Alright, chapter 9. Let's see what he's fantasizing about this time. Is it fantasizing that a Twitch streamer is actually going to play his game and be constantly ripping on it? We already had an astronaut chapter. Oh, or does this guy just want to pretend to be a robot? Oh, that's a funky thing we got on. It's totally not going to turn out whatever it does. Oh my. Oh, there's probably going to be such a good house in the Come on, fantastic.
That was one of the first now, too.
No, you're not. You're the same guy who's pretending to be a
Not real, of course. Just inside your head.
I established that already.
Anyway, it's simple that. So I say that still happens.
So I say, I am actually the first astronaut. That's not cool. Say that.
So yeah, let me tell you about my experience.
This guy seriously just got my initials.
It was awesome.
Can you put any more descriptors in there? Nope, just it was awesome.
The long version, however, has a bit more feeling story.
I see. You were high off your thinking, you know what are we doing first now?
I was so sad I could barely look out the window as a rocket lands on the moon.
Thanks to the mushrooms I took. Made me imagine this.
I knew that someone would have to be the first thing.
And it was obviously me, because I got high on mushroom once and thought it felt awesome.
But since it was my fantasy, it was very clear it would be the honor.
Yes. My ex-girlfriend.
I put my space in though, and made my way to the exit. Once I arrived there, I put my hand on the door and pushed the button to open the gate.
And then I said one small step for me, and one giant leap for the town.
The door slowly opened and I entered the station.
Is he serious? Oh yes, I'm going to describe this place. I'm moving. Double.
Because you, I guess.
Yeah, because you weren't there. Oh my. I mean, it props to this background, good imagination, like love nature and everything, but why you gotta write things like this?
I wasn't even feeling gravity for the whole flight, so I was surprised that there actually was gravity on the moon. I mean, way less gravity than back home, but still.
But still, I took a leap because I know exactly the feeling of gravity on the moon because I've been there in my mushroom dreams.
In the end, gravity is gravity, I guess.
No, there are different strengths, feelings of gravity. That's just physics.
I made a big step outside the space shuttle. It said something very epic that I wouldn't tell you in the movie before.
Oh my god, you see?
I can't really remember what it was.
Yeah, because it's sued for copyright infringement. Can you do that? I don't know. And I mean, it's probably government footage. So how do you want to do this another thing?
Something about one small for me and a couple of big shoes for Jefferson.
I made fun of the one small step for me and one giant leap for mankind. While pretending to be the first guy on the moon because my mushrooms told me it was a good idea.
No, something similar at least.
Such long gaps between these. Other level was like so short, couldn't hear the story. Now this one is so long, it's just like going around with wire around the neck.
Then I started to walk. Man, it was beautiful. I felt so light and bouncy, and the room was so different from Earth. It was the first time that I was outside of the space shuttle for weeks, and the overall experience was just amazing.
Yeah, that must have been a really good acid trip. To be like comatose for me and sitting in your flightless, or not flightless ground.
I jumped a little bit further, and I saw it.
I saw it. It was not Martian.
Right in front of my eyes was my home. Like men. The only planet that I knew and loved.
You didn't know about advances by being an astronaut, so it was very ignorant. Being like, oh yes, I only know one planet Earth. What's that? There's the moon.
His son was just correctly.
You didn't actually show the game. That would be beautiful to know. I just want to talk about it. Also, big gravity glitch. Just talk about how beautiful the Earth was in the moon orbit.
I see the Earth in the space shuttle every time I'm living. This is something totally different.
Good. It's a small gravity glitch. So if you don't need to finish the game, just release it. Yeah, charge full 79 for it. We're all good.
I was so free. All alone on the moon. Looking back home.
Except my son is in the station. My story is not checking out good, sir.
A single tear came out of my left eye. Up until now, I can't save it without happiness or sheer reverence.
I thought you can't cry in space. Like, because the way the gravity works. Like, your tear ducts don't have enough resistance. I'll have to let that up. I don't think you can actually cry in space.
At this moment, never really happened. I've never seen anything else so beautiful. There are not many things that shape me as much as this one.
I'm not high on the couch watching the moon landing and thought I did it. It was so beautiful, man. Now let me take my bird game that I do and just talk about it. I think I only got one level left, thankfully. And then, oh wait, I think it's two actually. It's 10. Or was that level 10? No, it was not. Okay, I had 2 levels left. I apologize. Didn't mean to lie by 2 plays, Chad. Well, thank you everyone for sticking around and having fun. Like I said, I know the game's probably not the most exciting game, but I think I'm having fun just kind of ripping it. And, it's been pretty chill and mellow. Like, nothing else. I mean, I call this Mellow Monday for a reason, because it's like, just a good excuse to sit back, chill, and get a bunch of games store. I mean, Saturdays I do like the, I call it Strong Saturday. I'm doing things with 3 ideas to do when I start to and on Thursday, I'm having my Dreamscape games store.
I was a researcher someone near Cold.
Oh, did you see Santa Claus?
I was just mind my own business. All of a sudden it happened.
Santa.
It's the most easy to I have nothing right next to me. And if I say I'm nothing, I mean, it's a big noise. Actually, it's out of order.
But sometimes it puts so far apart, and sometimes
It's
it's
just
just
weird.
and they just can't like hear the story. It's like trying to do the benefit of the doubt and show the full story.
Like, it's always been there. For years, or even centuries.
But I realized maybe I should have taken a 3rd bump of acid on that trip to the North Pole to find Santa Claus. And then I woke up 3 weeks late in my apartment covered in Cheeto busted food.
Everything, next moment, everything.
Everything was not normal. But that's just a theory. A game theory.
Was still normal, but somehow this Chinese structure was added to the picture.
Okay, where's this thing? This is better hiding. Probably you can really see it, and I can't see it. It's probably gonna be like so like obvious once you see it. Oh yeah, it's just on the other side of the road. It's kind of weird, but then you can take it out. Oh, whatever. I want you to see all the
Where did they come from?
I don't know. It was things I felt where it came from. I'm doing lots of villain gaps for me.
How did you end up here?
I mean, don't give me an answer soon. I'm going to my regular theory. Just assholes with cheese dust. 3 weeks of coding.
How can something that big just appear?
I ask myself that every time I pull the pants down.
Without
Sorry,
making any noise or without harming anyone.
I reiterate my earlier statement, even though it was kind of crass.
How can an event like this, that is so strange and unexplainable, just act so casual about it?
Probably because it didn't happen. I'm sure no one would be acting casual if the station actually just fell out of the earth.
Well, at least the aftermath wasn't normal. I almost thought that I had lost it. I almost thought that I was the only one who actually realized that the giant station should not be here. But it took just a couple of minutes until nothing was normal anymore.
Just laugh this actually happened to him. Everyone just like pretended to see it.
And to ask questions.
Just to try to get him down off his high. Yeah, man, there's actually a spaceship.
And there's
This
a
game was out
there.
there. This should be our 5th game in the series. Maybe 5. I can't remember if it's 4 or 5.
It's a destruction.
This is a strange noise came from evacuating my bowels.
It came from far away, and slowly but surely got louder.
It was Area 51, man. We're all being controlled by the government.
One moment there was just a noise. The second one there were helicopters everywhere. Obviously someone tried to figure out what happened.
It's so obvious. Giant station appearing is. They were trying to figure out what happened.
The helicopters surrounded the structure. They basically investigated every inch of it.
And then they're like, sir, you're very high on drugs.
It seemed the structure was a big flower, and the small helicopter beast tried to climb its nectar so beneath its steamy skin.
Okay, that was actually a good description.
The situation was weird. Strangely enough, so calm. So peaceful. Almost like time itself stood still for a moment.
Then, I woke up.
The giant structure opened its doors.
Oh no, that's chapter 10 of the early sibling thing. Or sorry, chapter 11. That was chapter 9. Stocks profits here, quotas. Yeah, they don't have the stocks, but we just don't print more stocks. Well, some companies do, but it's very fiscally irresponsible. We generally measure that stuff in like price to return ratio and stuff like that. Corporate finance nerd says. What's this gonna be? See the dream of being a farmer? Oh no, scuba diver. Right, and there. So yeah, they're scaling us on a cliff, and then the doors opened. That's when I woke up. Alright, time to fly. Whee! Alright. Is this what actually happened in voice actor?
In a distant land, things might be different.
Oh, how did I expect that?
I might not be living the way we live here.
Yeah, that's a pretty fair assumption.
They might not look like us, or have similar features.
Congratulations to describing aliens.
Heck, just think about Atlantis.
Which is obvious.
Obviously, that place is underwater for a long, long time already.
Obviously, because it exists, we all know about it. No doubt.
If anyone would want to live there, they should better be crazy to sort of.
And you'll be able to breathe on water. It's kind of needed.
And if you stay there long enough, you can really adapt to your surroundings.
No, you can't just spontaneously make kills.
You can probably keep your scared of water for hours.
Yeah, probably not. They'll die.
Maybe you can just bathe with a little water.
Humans just can't spontaneously create new
Just
traits.
surface maybe once a day, or even just once a month.
You can't just make new traits. That's probably not going to be right. I'm going to stop going for hitting this wall and forcing them back to the beginning of the level. I'll just go this way. It's probably, yeah, I'm just hiding over there. I'm a silly Cooper. But that's okay.
And since you are already down there all the time, why not start building your house down there?
No, you guys make it so everyone can see.
The land is obviously cheap down there.
Obviously.
There's a stone line around to build a whole palace. Your own little underwater paradise if you want to live like that.
Everything's just like staring
You
at
put all the treasures that you found in the water.
Man, it's obviously cheap down there.
Water
Find it,
helps
it's
the
more
environment. Corals for the overall look and feel. And maybe even some treasures filled with gold, just to give your home a little bit of extra sparkle.
This guy is really obsessed with gold.
It really doesn't sound bad if you put it like that, does it? I mean, it's sure different. Maybe a little bit too bad for my taste.
Yeah.
Definitely, I would miss my TV down there.
Obviously, yes. So the first thing you should be thinking if you discover a city of gold is, man, I miss the TV.
But then again, who am I to judge?
And if you land prices are cheap, even though that's fine here.
People will be happy like this. That is something I can support. I throw a big rock in the water from time to time.
Why? To see if you can pull something down in Atlantis? It's not cool, brah. Not cool.
You know, just make sure that they have enough stones to build a house.
Well, there's a lot of resources.
I'd definitely be happy to come for a visit sometimes.
Whatever, like some cheese or something I actually don't
Obviously with diving equipment, there is no way that I could hold my breath for so long.
Oh no. There's no way I can hold my breath anymore. Oh, I clipped the tiniest little rock. I apologize profusely. We're almost at the end though. Just because I noticed there's a few new viewers I will actually reach the last level, even though I accidentally got a glitch and got spotted in the last level for some reason, like midway through the playthrough. But I will do it again for the new viewers who have shown up. And thank you very much for your support. Thursday's going to be my Best Gamers Christian, so I'm pretty hyped for that. It'll be 8 p.m. Atlantic Standard Time. I'll be playing through Halo and shooting speedrun on it, getting all the part time achievements and repeating few par score points, because I accidentally got some part time while I was doing my normal playthrough. So those also will be able to par score instead. Here we go, do clippies. Look at that. Why should we finish our game? Slap it out, ship it, still $12.79, which was like $10 US because I realized that something came out here in US. Or, you know, judge everything in US backed currencies. Or the US backed currency, I should say. I didn't want to try and guess something going into this. I think I was around this time. Yes, it was. It's right around here. Then we can hear about how he's going to threaten rocks at people in Atlantis, which clearly exist, because he has, like, all the mushrooms. That's why he loves the outdoors so much. He's like, I find all the mushrooms I can eat, I just get poisoned for 3 weeks, but I come up with these cool games. There's the next one. Fly extra slow, I'm getting glitches, not glitches. That's always good in a game where you get clipped and goes better.
In the end, the interesting part is that even though our lives will be so different, we'll still all be humans.
You will not be humans. You just can't
Humans
relate.
with different abilities, with different hobbies and opinions on the world.
Oh, well, they'd probably be like mermaids or something.
Humans with life cannot be more different from each other.
Yeah, that's correct. That's saying not humans. If they're living underwater, they're not human.
none of that really matters for me. None of that has even the slightest significance.
Yes, thank you for making an entire level out of it.
Because I can still smile at them. And they don't smile back at me. Nothing else matters.
Nothing else matters. As long as we can smile at each other. Alright. Consensus, do we actually want me to redo the last level, or is everyone just like, alright, done with this game, give me a reveal? Or is that what I think I want the last level pretty quick. Unless I see like no's up to it, please, and might be suffering. Because yeah, to notice like it's a few kind of people. They might not have seen the final level. We don't because it's in office, I don't because it's Steve Carell. Oh yeah, this kind of like Steve Carell. Oh my god, the final boss was Steve Carell. You alright? Are you ready to get this lovely rant going that he has in the final level? You don't say much. No, sarcasm. /S.
Most of my friends like me at home.
That's all that stuff is.
They play computer games or watch TV or do anything similar.
Yes, and they're getting as a developer.
But be outside.
And I'm special because I go outdoors. Man.
When I say outside, I don't mean in front of my house. I mean in the forest.
Go in the woods.
Some people call me old school because of that, but I couldn't care less.
Probably old school. I just thought you hipster trying to be different.
I simply love outside. I love the fresh air. I love the smell of the forest. I love to see some animals playing with each other.
To be fair, I would be outside more if
all of
no
them.
jobs would so
It's
speak. It's nice to go outside and just be in nature.
However, the thing that I love most about being outside is that I can just take a deep breath and let my imagination go wild. For example, just imagine there would be dinosaurs in the forest.
Gotta get those off. They're like dinosaurs. And I asked
Things
you.
would be totally different for sure. What games is more exciting than ever?
So dangerous.
They wouldn't be that intriguing since the big fellas need a lot of space. And for sure there would be a T-Rex around somewhere who would probably want to snack me.
Snack me? You mean snack on me?
But just imagine how exciting it is. Running through the forest knowing that there could be a dinosaur behind every single corner.
That would be extremely terrifying.
Is it that an exciting thought?
No. No, it's terrifying. Silly game.
Experiencing something that would otherwise not be possible at all?
I've seen the last part. That's as close as I need to get. I mean, I probably go out in the woods more too, but it's just like half-naked Jeff Goldblum being like, clever girl, come out, play with me. I'll be like, no homo.
Basically,
And then
I had many homes as a child who was going to play in the nearby forest.
it's with very irresponsible parents.
But in the forest, they no longer a child. I'm a fearless explorer who's just seeking the taste of amazing adventure. I'm a knight, a cowboy, an astronaut, a king, you name it. I'm literally everything that I want to be, and I can do whatever I want.
Because I bought the land for the woods to keep getting higher every Thursday.
I can experience the whole world, never even need to leave the forest.
Nice to have that privilege.
That's the power of my fantasy. My little secret, until you meet me, that I was happy to share with you. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for listening.
I did not do a good job listening. I did a terrible job listening. Alright, well, so yeah, that's all the achievements in Aery Dreamscape. Time for my very scientific review. I give this game a... Hold on just a second. This bit would have been funnier if I come on, Xbox One. You're making the joke. You're not making the joke funny. I need you to load this up so I can continue the bit. Please, I'll buy you another hard drive. I mean, you've already got an 8 terabyte one there that's like cranking away, but I'll buy you another one. Just let me do my bit, man. Just let me do my bit. It'll be so funny. They'll never see it coming. Okay, so what I was going to do was I was going to say I'm going to give the very scientific rating of get the fuck off my hard drive, and I was going to hit uninstall all, but Microsoft is deciding that I don't want you to do that. No, that didn't work. It was going to be very funny, and we were all going to laugh, and by that I mean just me. But it was going to be funny. Alright everyone, if you enjoyed the stream, please leave a follow, and I will be streaming Halo Reach on Thursday, 8 p.m. Atlantic Standard Time for my 300,000 gamer score stream. So at the end of Halo Reach, I will have 300,000 gamer scores. Yes, you can tell, I am quite close right now. Anyway, have a lovely evening.